my approach to social media is just because I like being on it. So I happen to be on it a lot, but everything I do, I've always done by feel. It's always that I want to do it. It's not because I hold myself to a schedule. So to your point, your desire to be on this is like here. Mine is like here, but both are natural desires. So for you to be up here is going to be unnatural and very uncomfortable, and you're going to feel like you're chained to your phone and having to come up with topics. It's going to be forced and you're not going to like it.
Yeah.
So I totally understand how you feel, and I think it's completely legitimate, and I don't encourage you to force it and operate that way.
Yeah.
So your content's going to come off a little more organic and a little more real when it's not being forced.
Yeah.
So then you got to think to yourself, okay, well, if I'm not going to be on it all the time, there are people out there that we know who are on it, quite often. So how do you get business then?
Yeah.
So then you have to start thinking, okay, well, what other ways am I getting business? Or what kind of business do I want? Do I want online clients? Do I want in-person clients? Do I want to coach people at all in fitness? Like you mentioned, you wanted to mentor or coach or teach some high school students.
Yeah.
Right? So tell me like what you want.
So like, part of it, I like the idea of like recording myself talking and not necessarily doing it like more of like a 7-minute tops, 7 to 10 minutes type, like YouTube or something like that, where I just kind of talk about tracking macros or things like that. Like, I feel like that might be more up my alley, where I can have like topics that I want and I can batch that content and kind of like have it ready to go. Cause my time is, I honestly don't have time. I mean, I say that everybody has time, but there are times where my phone sits for hours and I don't even pick it up unless I'm turning on music, because that's my day is just kind of going like that. And so it's one of those things that I think if I could batch the content, like, and actually talk to the younger groups, the real beginners that I really want to talk to and give them a lot of free stuff. Like that, I think is what's important to me, is giving away as much knowledge as I have to the beginners. And so I don't know like how to get a hold of them. I also don't mind writing newsletters. Like I like writing them when I ever do. And I always get pretty good. People always reach out afterwards and like, but I've only gotten like 2 clients from a newsletter so far anyway, but I know that those are people that are like more local. They've signed up for my newsletter, like things like that. So, and then
go ahead, finish your thought.
But yeah, so I just want to, I guess I just want to, I don't necessarily need to make money from this. So I really want to just do this as, I don't want it to be like oh, look at me. I have, 10, I finally got to 10 clients and I'm going to be making this much money. I don't want to kind of go back to being like, I need to have 50 clients and then I'm going to feel good about where I'm at. Like, because I honestly, like, even with my current clients, I'm almost like at the point, there's 3 of them. I want to be like, stop paying me and let me just keep coaching you. Like, I honestly, like, I'm like, it's one of those things that I'm like, you've stuck around with me. I mean, I have one client who's been with me from the beginning and she's still here. And I want to be like, you know what? Like, let's just do this then. Like, let's just do this for free. She's an in-person and online client. And I don't know. That's like where my head's at right now. My husband would tell me not to do that, but
you're such a kind, free-spirited person. Honestly, I wish I had a little more of like these qualities and not just like business, like, mentality that I have. I respect that.